Get Set After School program. SET stands for Scholastic Enhancement Tutoring. It's a program that had just celebrated its 20th anniversary last year, so we're now 21 years old. We have kids from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade that come from a variety of schools in the Trenton district, as well as Hamilton, and some come even as far as Ewing. It's an after-school program, runs 5 days a week. And we focus on scholastic enhancement, obviously, because that's in the name of our program, but we also do a lot of other variety of activities that we like to enjoy with the kids. And at the stakeholder meeting, someone said, you know, you should get hooked in with NJSAC. They've got a lot of great resources for after-school programs. So I immediately came home from that meeting and found them on the website and signed up for their email newsletters. And within a week, I got an email from Diane Genko, the executive director at NJSAC, that said, have you ever wanted to serve dinner at your after-school program? And I immediately took the survey. I was so excited about it because we were just talking about one of our goals being at Get Set to offer dinner, a nice healthy dinner to the kids, but we couldn't figure out a way to do it in a way that would be cost effective. And within 2 weeks, I got an email from Elizabeth at NJSAC, and she was, you know, just asking me what were my intentions, did I really want to go through with it, getting the dinner program, and the rest is history. I attended a training by the New Jersey Child and Adult Care Food Program down in West Hampton. They had a 3-day training on their overall, all of their meal programs. And they started to talk a little bit about the at-risk program, so I kind of got that under my belt. And then they had just specifically a training for just the at-risk portion of it. And so the application could be a little daunting because it's several pages, but they really walk you through the entire thing at the training. About 2 weeks prior to the new month starting, myself and either Aaron or Bob from Carson Food Service start to go over the menu for the upcoming month. And that process takes about 2 weeks, kind of going back and forth and finding the best things that fit for the best days, going over the menu, making sure that it has all the required food components and everything. So when it gets here, they take it down and they unpack it onto the kitchen tables and counters for us. And then either myself or one of our volunteers will unpack it and put it away. And they give you a packing slip every day so you know exactly what you got, what your components are. And we begin to warm up the oven for Richard. Richard is our program specialist and nutrition advocate for Get Set. And he is great. He comes in and he immediately gets started on getting the food up to the appropriate temperature. He preheats it, and then we box it in a brown box, which they call it a hot box in the catering industry, and that helps to keep the food at the appropriate temperature. And once he comes back from picking up the kids, well, while he's out, then Jessica, another one of our program specialists in our girls' room, she comes in and she begins to set up the food and distribute it to the classrooms while him and Irvin are picking up the kids. And then once the big group of kids come back, we like everybody to eat together because some of the kids come in a little bit earlier, but we wait until everybody's here. And it's really great because it's a wonderful time of the day where you'll see the kids kind of decompressing and having fun and having some great conversations over their meals. The Department of Agriculture requires you to make sure that you have certain components in every meal. And one of the greatest things I love about this program is that we know that every kid is getting a balanced meal. So they're getting a dairy, they're getting 2 servings of fruit and vegetables. And in our program, it's usually a fruit and a vegetable. They're getting a grain and they're getting a protein. So they're getting a well-balanced meal. We asked the younger kids, what do you love about Get Set? 40% of those kids say, I love the food. So they really do like the food. They go home full. They eat before they do their homework, so their stomachs are satisfied. They're not distracted by being hungry. And I think events and I guess the kids, it's important to them.